Alright, so I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be going over uh, some basic things that you need to know as a beginning chess player. So this is going to be one of the videos in what I hope to make a series of chess basics videos. And in this video I'm simply going to be going over how to mate with king and queen, and how to mate with king and rook. So this is something that you have to know if you want to become a better chess player. And I'm going to show you how to do it in what I believe to be the easiest way possible to think about it. So I'm playing against the highest level stockfish right now that I could play against. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So king, we know the king moves one square in any direction. We know that. And we know that the queen moves in any direction. So the idea is, how are we going to do this? We need to be able to put this king on the edge of the board somewhere, and that's how we're going to mate him. We can't make the king anywhere in here. So we're going to need to use our queen, and we're going to have to use our king to mate him over there. So step one, how are we going to do this? A good place to start is to cut the king off. So let's cut the king off into this section of the board. How are we going to do that? I'm just going to move my queen up here. So notice now the king is never going to be able to move past here. So that's a good place to start. Then I'm going to simply bring my king in. The king has moved into the corner, so I'm going to cut the king off even more. I'm going to play queen here, and notice how the king is stuck in the back here. So what's a good thing to do here? Now that he's in the corner, I want to either cut him off to this way, or cut him off this way. So I'm going to play queen to here, and he's cut off on this 7th rank. He can't get off of this back rank. So now I'm just going to move my king in. And now I have two options. I have queen here with checkmate, or I have queen here with checkmate. So pretty straightforward. 8 moves, very simple. So just think about cutting the king off. Now to king and rook versus king. So this is a little bit more difficult. The rook is not quite as strong of a piece as the queen, but we're going to take a similar approach here. So I'm going to just move my rook up, cut the king off this way. He's going to move up and attack my rook. And I'm just going to bring my rook over here and allow me time to bring my king in. Got my king involved now. And now we're going to start cutting this king off. So notice how this king is now stuck in this box. And we just want to slowly make this box even smaller. So the box is getting smaller here. And I'm just going to move my king a little bit, just waste a couple moves. He's going to go king back here, and I'm going to put my king here, and I'm going to go ahead and make the box smaller with rook here. So the box is getting smaller, just making sure that the king is cut off at all times. Move my king up a little bit. Notice that we don't have a move here to make the box any smaller, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my king in. If you don't have a move to make the box smaller, just move your king. So I'm going to put my rook here, make the box even smaller. And now the box is very small. This king can only shuffle between these two squares now. And now I'm just going to bring my king in. And now his only move is king there, and then this is going to be checkmate. So it takes a little bit longer to mate with rook and king, but if you just think about cutting off the king and making that box smaller, rook and king becomes a very simple task. However, if you don't cut the king off, the king can dance all around, and you will see in practice that checkmating with a rook and king can be quite difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But I hope this method was instructive, and I hope you guys learned something, and hopefully you guys will be able to use this in your games, and I'll see you next time when I make another Chess Basics video. So see you.